Hey everyone, it's been a while since I've done an amateur video for amateur author blog, but I'm actually going to show a little bit about like how my process usually goes about because as you know, and yeah, that is paint. I was painting like about 3 portraits yesterday. So this is actually going through a little bit about what my process is. Normally I do notebooks. Whoa, sorry, camera moved a little bit there. Sometimes I do notebooks normally, but since COVID's been happening, I've kept notebooks away from work where I usually have to do my doodling and my idea jotting down through stuff. And I actually normally just like find a piece of paper and just like write it all down, stuff like that. This is all going to be stuff for my Batman story, currently called Twilight Night, is what I'm calling it right now. And something unique about this one too is that I've started like an art kind of journal of like jotting down notes or important things. This is me trying to design the Mr. Freeze suit that only shows up in part 2 of my story, and it's trying to like I'm trying to merge like a little bit of the classic animated series look with the Arnold Schwarzenegger look. As much as people don't like that movie, I thought the Freeze suit was probably the coolest part of that whole movie. So like just a little bit like that. And weirdly enough, I started like doing robots and stuff like when I first started drawing about nearly 10 years ago. And even then, I think those were better than this. This is like too jumbled for me. So that's just how it is. And my first full shot of Twilight Night, or Natalie Quinn. Uh, if you don't know the story and I haven't told it yet, it's basically telling the story of the Joker and Harley Quinn's daughter who has become the new Batgirl. And there's a lot more details in that, but that's what I'll just say. I'm pretty sure this isn't the most original design, but I thought it's cool what was in my head. And this is like my version of the Joker, which is like 70 years old. So like I kind of did him like the more old classic style of clown, like the baggy pants and the more like a Freddy the Freeloader kind of look. Although if you can't see, he has a goatee and like his hair has like grown out. And it's supposed to be bald a little there. I didn't get like the bald forehead too much in that one. But that's my version of, I call him Elder Joker in this one. And that's one of the first designs of Natalie and a little bit of Batman right there. Not perfect. I don't plan to be perfect on this. A little better design of Natalie. And yeah, in the story, she's adopted by Barbara Gordon. So like she's got like a little cop kind of physique to her, but like she's definitely like the wild child of her family and stuff like that. Another take on Natalie right there without the mask. Here's my version of Poison Ivy, who shows up in. She's the main antagonist in part 2, and a little more soliloquy from Natalie. And yeah, I wrote down like monologues and stuff like that. This is something I don't normally do, but I thought it was a cool thing. This is my Mr. Freeze soliloquy that I just did a amateur audition on. So like that's my first take on that. I redesigned it a little bit in like the dialogue wise in the actual script. And yeah, here's another lone monologue with Natalie up there. So like just how it is right now. Here's my first try at Bruce Wayne. Don't want to give too much away apart from that. Here's another one with Bruce Wayne, Barbara Gordon, and can't tell who this is right now, but this is supposed to be Andrea Beaumont from Mask of the Phantasm. And a little bit of Natalie, and I screwed up her nose real bad right there. And there's like another bit when I was like first designing Natalie. So like that's my thoughts on this Batman story. I love it. It may not end up anywhere online or anything like that, but I love Batman, and this is the first time I've written a story in like nearly 20 years on him, and it's amazing how fast the ideas are coming to me. So like I can't wait to finish and flush this all out. So I wish you all a happy Sunday.